Hello, it's Mark. Welcome to Scotch Sunday. Today we have another whiskey review. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for giving this a view. And today we have Lagavulin 14. This is a commemorative edition for the 2022 Jazz Festival. This is 14 years old. It's finished in Brandy Season's Hogsheads. It's 55.4% ABV, and of course it was matured in refill American oak before being finished 5 years in Brandy Hogsheads now, for a total of 14. I guess that's right around 14 years old. So it says 14, so we know it's at least that. Let me go ahead and pour this. The 2021 Jazz Festival was finished in mezcal casks and may have been the best peated Scotch I ever had. So hopefully this one is every bit as good. So anyway, Lagavulin is an Islay single malt Scotch. They're owned by Diageo. They are on the south side of the island of Islay. They are kind of in between Laphroaig and Ardbeg, I think. Or, I don't know, all three of those are kind of in a row. I know you can walk from Laphroaig to Lagavulin with them. It's a short distance away. So in Scots Gaelic, it means the hollow of the mill, and they've officially began distilling, I think, in 1816. It usually says that on the bottle. It does not, but so they were formed with John Johnson and Archibald Campbell. They constructed 2 distilleries on the site. One of them became Lagavulin, taking over the other one. Which is not exactly known. So in the 19th century, several legal battles between them and Laphroaig over, recipes and such, and copying things. So, but there was actually illegal distilling going on back there as far back as like 1742, I think. So, what else can I tell you? They have 2 wash stills, and they use pear-shaped stills. They have a capacity about 11,000 liters, which is like, I think that's, or 12,000 liters, so that's probably, what is that, about 3,000 gallons. So in each, so they have 2 wash and 2 spirit, and they can distill about that much at a time. So what else can I tell you? That's probably about it. This, again, pretty high ABV. Oh, I don't have any paper on there, so I guess I'll just have to show it to you. Pretty yellow, as you can see. Maybe I can do it behind one of these. There you go. Now, the bottles are always colored. Lagavulin use colored, well, I think they mostly use colored bottles, so this is the bottle. So, and let me read to you. There's not a whole bunch on here. This is bottle number 2,373 of 3,000 bottles. A distillery exclusive bottling from American oak, finished in Brandy Seasoned Hogshead, personally selected by the distillery manager, Jordan Paisley. 14 years old, 2022 exclusive. The Islay Jazz Festival, an annual event in which the Lagavulin Distillery takes part, has been welcoming visitors for many years. Each year, a limited Lagavulin natural cask strength bottling is released to mark the special occasion. Intensely flavored, Lagavulin receives one of the slowest distillations of any Islay malt. Each year, a special limited edition cask strength bottling is released to mark the Islay Jazz Festival, an annual event in which the Lagavulin Distillery takes part. A 14-year-old whiskey matured in refill American oak and then finished for a full 5 years in Brandy Season's Hogsheads. This year's Jazz Festival bottling exclusive release brings to life the sultry late-night vibe of the jazz age. Deep, fruity, briny top notes swirl around savory aromas and pungent wood smoke. The texture, smoke, and soulful. The taste richly rounded yet powerfully smoky. Each spice note trumpets trumpet's character, complexity to savor, smooth in tune. This is a memorable riff true fans will play over and over. Okay. That's it, not a whole bunch. So, all right, I will give this a roll. Should have already done that. Kind of a light pour. It is definitely fruity. I do get obviously get the smoke in there. What fruits are these? It's like all kinds of fruit. Like a fruit salad, because I get red fruit, I get peaches. Yeah, it's a fruit forward for sure. As fruit forward as Lagavulin could be. Yes, berries, lots of berries, raspberries, blackberries. Yeah, but I get like juicy peaches. And I do get that smoky peaty coming through. This is kind of a it's not as strong a peat as I thought, because really there's just a lot of fruit, but I would say it's just kind of a smoky peat, you know, maybe a little bit of rubber, but really not like, you know, Ardbeg or Lafroig. I would say a little bit of rubber as far as the peatiness goes. That's pretty much what I get there. So maybe, definitely a lot of fruit. Almost like fruit salad with a whipped cream, because I'm getting there is a creamy note to it, like a vanilla cream. Okay. Okay. Now I know where the peat went. Very peaty. This is like a charcoal peat. Yeah, it is not medicinal or band-aidy. It's almost charcoal and tar. Charcoal, maybe some bacon. It's got a very bitter oak on the finish. I don't get that fruit now. That fruit's gone. Okay, something's there. Okay. On the finish, there's some fruit. Stone fruit, the peaches, pears. Yeah. Okay. Getting more of the peat now. Now it smells like it tastes. Still get that rubber though. More rubber than charcoal and bacon. Hint of vanilla. Pepper. A lot of pepper. I got that the first time too. I just didn't say it. Black pepper. It's like frying bacon in a pan with black pepper. Definitely get some wood on there. So, okay. I really was expecting some sweetness because of the brandy, particularly for 5 years, but really not that sweet at all. So, I don't know. I'm not in love with this one. But, yeah, I'm not in love with this one. I'm going to go with a 7 out of 10. So, all right, we'll see you next time.